What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Oh. Wait a minute here. Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Hmm? Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close. After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are. When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today. 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor. Revelio.
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue?
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Confundo! Exposo! Levioso! Deposo!
Protego!
Descendo! Confundo! Levioso! Protecto! Exposo! Deposo! Confringo! Defindo! Deposo!
Revelio!
Levioso!
Protego!
Levioso! Exposo! Deposo! Confringo! Descendo!
Protego! Stupefy!
Confringo! Descendo! Stay close!
Lumos! Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic. Ah, that's where they're leading. A glow attack. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. Lumos. I need to align these. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Lumos. Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy! Lumos! Protego! Lumos! Stupefy! Stupefy! Lumos! Protego! Stupefy! Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. Oh! Oh. Oh. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to. Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremonies... Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit.
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Perhaps. You belong in Slytherin!
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure...
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. Revelio. I suppose some introductions are in order.
That new fifth year must be different. Starting Hogwarts in your fifth.
Already knew that. Can I help you? Ah, you. Not it.
It was.
Didn't mean to press.
What book?
I'm sure.
Are you...
It was good meeting you.
Might want to think that again. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
You should have listened.
Perhaps. Goodbye.
I think they're hiding from us. I think I heard one.
Ah, nice. Well, if I'm go... Thank you, Ominous.
Is the new fifth-year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Lumos. Revelio.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for... Well, you are. Now, in light of... Especially
OWLs?
Yes, you're... Here you are. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Protego.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio. Protego.
Isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Protego. Revelio. Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here.
Revelio.
Part of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Nothing better than a few pints of butterbeer and a pile of mince.
That should be all for... And
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
happily, you're judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier. I'd say Professor Fig...
He did...
He's been my...
I'm sorry, Professor, but...
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor.
Well, I'm just glad you both are perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself.
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And
Yes.
come and fight. And
Revelio. It's good to see you, Professor.
Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
And she... The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly...
Another new thing to discover. If I don't find a way to concentrate, I'll fail my owls and Thursday.
Wish I could see what Hogwarts looks like to muggles. Bet it's terrifying.
I haven't been down to the boathouse since arriving in my first year.
Perhaps I'll pay a visit. Have you ever seen a professor outside the castle? I find it jarring to see someone like...
My favourite room in the school is the library. It always smells of fresh parchment. I adore prints.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Is that all you've got?
Yeah.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso!
Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
There you go. Complicates things.
Levioso.
A perfectly executed Levioso.
Levioso!
Stupefy.
Good form.
I know. This Levioso's first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick luck.
If only all of my students were this adept.
Protego. Stupefy.
I do.
Levioso.
Duel. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move. Use the basic card when your opponent's guard is down.
Levioso.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely...
Understood.
So, I'd advise you again. Well done. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel. Huh. Always thought Leviosa was for first years. Not anymore.
Nice work.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Oh. If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new... Then again...
In fact, it was. Perhaps...
Be quiet if you like, but... You know... You might...
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not...
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep...
Good. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? Look for Luke and... Till next time.
Revelio. Levioso. Lumos. Levioso.
About this?
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Revelio.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you.
Accio.
That's it! Splendid! Very good. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no Miss Onai, would you? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go! Yes!
Accio!
Stay focused.
Watch this. There we go. Be sharp. Phew.
Accio!
Ah, you almost had it.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. Yes! Not exactly your typical level, is it? Not that I mind. Watch this. There we go.
Happens to the best of us.
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
Accio!
Do not be discouraged.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride, didn't you? Took me weeks to become Took weeks for...
That's good to...
I tried... Before I knew it...
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. I think... Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
A word, if you...
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was
Revelio.
constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your...
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting.
What charm is there in... Miss Onai is...
Of course, Professor.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you... Expect to hear from...
Accio! Revelio.
You're the new student, aren't you?
What about the room,
They... Have you and... Professor wrote...
In fact...
I'm... I'd like to... Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach.
It fixes things right. Morph as
I'll start on the task. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Revelio. flying page must be around here somewhere.
Nice and warm.
Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. Let us give...
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak.
Reparo.
Accurate. Lashed out.
Accio. Reparo. Levioso. Accio. Lumos. Revelio.
Wish I could sneak into the other common room. Just for an hour or so.
Hogwarts always has another mystery to discover. Ugh, what am I missing?
Madam Scribbler.
Hello, looking for me?
Natty, I hope I haven't...
Good. I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
Revelio.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient ruins. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at. But if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making. Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that?
Revelio.
She knows more about me than I had thought. I wish. While I certainly learn a great deal of stuff, much can be gleaned outside of the castle.